Hello. I thought I'd do a review on this Cecotec, Cecotech. This Energy Silence 6500 Pure Tech. Basically, it's an air cooler. I'm in Spain, in Granada, and whew, it's hot. It's been up to I think 47 degrees. Um, it's a real pain to try and sleep at night, to put it that way. So I thought I'd invest in one of these air coolers. Quick background, actually. Uh, the reason I did invest in this air cooler is because I had previously invested in one of these little things. Well, two of them actually. Now these cost me €15, about $12. What's that like? I don't know, $15 as well. And this thing works really well considering what it is, so cheap. It does take one of those rather large looking AA batteries for like the torches. I forget the number of them. But this thing, it's not so loud, kicks out quite a bit of air with the fan. Oh, this is the battery, sorry. One of these 1865 thingies. Anyway, but it also works off the mains. I bought two, but one's broken because the USB is a bit cheap, and tried soldering it twice and broke for the third time and stopped. Anyway, to turn this down, the fan. So this is three settings. It's got some lovely ambient light. You just put the water in the side, and you can see the water has some ionizer thing which I've never used. And basically, this works by having water in one side. You have this material thing here, which you can put in the freezer, and like I say, that works pretty well. So the reason I bought the reason I bought this unit, this Cecotech Energy Silence, was because that did work so well for what it was. So let's get onto this anyway. So this is the box. It's about 3 feet tall. And let's see what we've got at the side. I've not read this before, but okay, so we've got a lot of specs and icons here to say what it does. And we've got Climate Care 4-in-1, a 4-in-1 evaporative cooler with 4 functions: cool, heat, ionizer, and fan. Okay, it has heat as well, but not used it. Smart control includes remote control for greater comfort. Yeah, it does come with a remote control, which is this little thing here. Okay, so it has mode, speed, swing, heat, on off, cool, ionizer, and a timer. Okay, this one, airflow 500, great airflow of up to 500 cubic meters, which refreshes or heats in an equal and fast way. Okay, touch control, display, touch control. Okay, next, heating technology. Okay, yeah, it has a heater and cooler. You just basically, there's a switch on the side and you can have heating or cooling. Eco, what's this? Eco mode, power energy saving mode. Very short. Okay, here, 12-litre capacity. We'll talk about that in a moment. Okay, 12-litre capacity tank, water tank. Here, sleep mode. We'll talk about this too. Sleep mode, silent operating mode for resting time and overnight hours. Okay. Here we've got the ion function, ionizer that purifies the air. I haven't used that, I'm going to be honest. And here we've got 3-speed function, 3 speeds. Okay. This side we've got another picture, same thing that was on the other side. And here we've got some more icons and things that it does. So we've got auto swing function. Okay, so yeah, it moves from side to side, the auto swing function. Automatic oscillation of the inside slats of up to 120 degrees. Here we've got Air Pure, advanced dust and particle filtration system. Allows you to breathe clean air. Okay, not sure about that. Really stank actually when we first used it and opened it. It was like your factory smell or plastic. Not nice. Lasted quite a while too. Okay. Humidifier. No, humidify technology. Humidifies atmosphere to improve air quality. Okay. Here. Plug and play. Portable. Plug and play? Sounds like it's for PlayStation. It is mobile for a comfortable transportation. Okay. Here, 12 hours. Time control includes LCD display. We'll talk about that as well later. Screen and 12-hour timer. Okay. Oh, lost focus. Sorry about that. Hello. Here. Alright. So I'm not sure how long I'd lost focus for. Waterfall indicator. Waterfall indicator indicates when water tank is empty. That's something to talk about definitely. What else? Ice pack. Okay, yeah, comes with a couple of ice packs. Here at the bottom we've got energy efficiency 80 watts, low consumption in cool mode. Okay, and then finally one to definitely talk about is ultra silence system. Minimum noise level below 60 decibels. Definitely want to talk about. Okay, so that's the box, that's the artwork, that's pretty much what it looks like. I'll go and open the box. Actually, that's not true. I have already opened the box. I mean, I'll get the box out of the way and we'll see the unit. Okay, so here's the unit in its full glory. Again, stands just around about 3 feet, probably just a little bit smaller. Well, yeah. And on the front we've got this LCD display, and for the life of me I don't know what that means. The 32, I thought it was the temperature, but it never seems to reflect what the temperature is. We do have the instruction manual, which is useless because it does have illustrations for the screen here with numerical values. You can see that this is number 17, so it should be Fig 17. But then when we actually go to look at, where is it? The figures there, it's not represented as 17. It's actually just represented as LCD screen for 10. Nothing else mentioned about it. Nothing. Good one. Okay, so that's it. So let's turn it on. Okay, so that's it starting, and it's on low at the moment. You press cool to get cool air out. Swing was the oscillation, which we went before, and this is low, so this is the quiet mode, right? So if I turn it up, not so quiet. And then there's this, right? This is the, what's it called again? Silent, whatever it's called. This is supposed to be quiet. I'm not sure how loud this is coming through, but I'm having to raise my voice. We can't hear the TV or anything over it. You need to turn everything up full blast because it's bloody noisy. It really is. And soon it will start dripping water because the way it works is there's a pump in the bottom. There's a pump down here for the big tank, and the water gets pumped across. So technically it's superior to the little thing that I showed you before, but just doesn't seem to work quite as well. I'm going to turn this down a bit because, like I say, it's bloody loud. Okay, so here we've got the on-off function. We've got the fans to show you, 1, 2 and 3 speeds, which is just this speed button here. It's all touchscreen like it said on the box. The mode, we've got sleep. Oh, this is great, check this out. Sleep mode, right? So this is if you're going to sleep, to be quieter. There's the dripping. It just switches it off, and in a minute it's going to kick in, boom, full blast. Well, medium. And then goes off, and then comes on again, and then goes off, and then comes on again, and then goes off. That's what you call sleep mode. Bizarre. I thought it was going to be like a lower noise or something, but honestly, it's just crap. When if you have it on loud, it's even worse. So sleep mode on loud, it sort of calms down. Oh, you're going to sleep. Calms down a little bit. Oh, then wow, full blast again, full blast, and then it shuts off. And oh no, calms down first and then shuts off eventually. It's really weird. I wouldn't recommend night mode at all. You've got I don't know what that tree is. I think it's eco-friendly. You got the timer, so you can set it for like 12 hours. Blah 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 blah. If you don't use the swing, cool, and ionizer. Okay, so a couple of things there. It's bloody loud. It's really loud. And it's not so cool. I mean, it is cool, but considering the little tiny thing that I bought and the job that does compared to this, slightly disappointed. This works with, you can see here, there's this tank. Now, this tank does have, let me just switch it up. Was it 12 litres of water? Oops, put it back on. And then you can put, so they give you these ice cube tray things to put in it too. And there's like a pump. When you push this drawer in, a pump goes in and circulates it up here. There's a mesh in here also, which I guess the water drips through, which is why you hear all that dripping, and which is supposed to give you the cool air, much like the small unit. But this, it says, oh, it tells you when it's nearly empty, time to replace the water. It actually kind of stops working when it's it's halfway. So when it's half empty, so it might be 12 litres of water, but by the time it gets to sort of 5 litres, it's beeping away, saying to refill it. So, you know, it does tell you that it needs refilling, but when it's half empty, not when it actually needs to be filled. Okay, and then we'll talk about the fan technology that's in here. So the little one works by a fan behind the mesh, blows through the water, cools it. This, I'm not 100% sure how this one works, because it would seem that the mesh thing is here. It's actually behind the fan. So the water goes through this, I assume. You can take this off, and it needs to be cleaned, which I need to do because I guess bacteria. I haven't had it for very long though. But you should clean it frequently because there's no UV lights in here. The little one has UV lights, which is supposed to like slow down the bacteria. But in here, I guess you need to clean it frequently. And the difference is in here, the fan is a drum. It's not a fan that spins at the back. It's a drum that rolls this way. And I think that may be what is making, what makes it so bloody noisy. Because this rotating drum fan, you've got the cool water and mesh at the back, and then this rotating fan, which sort of brings it forward from that. And I don't think, well, no, I don't think it doesn't work as effectively as having the fan behind the mesh. So I mean, the premise is good, but you have to sit in front of this thing. And in comparison again to the little unit, the cheap units that I showed, I mean, this isn't like super expensive, but it was maybe 115. I want to say 115 euros. So about 105 quid, 105 pounds. I don't know what that is in bucks, but so you know, it's not the cheapest thing, but it isn't that expensive either. It depends on how you look at it. But for the money, I'm not impressed. So my thoughts on this is look into something else. There are other units that have the actual pipes that come off them, which are air conditioning units. Maybe look into one of those. This is not an air conditioning unit. This is just an air cooler. And as for the name energysilence, energysilence my backside. Not silent at all. So before I sign off, why don't we listen to it, mate? Get some cool air. So final thoughts. Don't waste your money on this. Find something else. Unless you're sitting right in front of it and you don't want to speak to anyone, or you're not watching TV and you're not planning on going to sleep, then maybe it's useful. Otherwise, don't waste your time. Thanks for listening, and good luck with your purchases. Bye bye.